I guess my topic today is about like the dynamic between a mother and a son. I feel like my mom really loves me, but she doesn't know how to love me. She doesn't know how to properly love me. And I guess that not properly loving me um stems from trauma, because she always tells me that her mom never loved her. And I've interacted with my grandma. My grandma's a super chill person, loving person. My grandma passed away, but when she was here, like, she was super chill. She loved me a lot and her siblings. So it's kind of conflicting and confusing when she says that, but I don't know her experience with her mom, and I'm not gonna disown that. I'm not gonna discredit her. So I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. But because of that, my mom never healed, and my mom let her situation perpetuate with her kids. And I guess that's the reason why me and my siblings don't always get along, because it's always like a envy jealous thing. Like, oh, I'm envious of how my mom is treating one of my siblings during this moment or for this occasion or for whatever situation. And as a parent, you need balance, you need structure. And my mom never had balance or structure. So it's always chaotic. It was always random. It was always never know what's going to happen, when it can happen, or whatever is going to happen. So, like, with that instability, it just kind of planted a seed in all of us. Some of us are way better than the others. Some are a little bit more difficult and whatnot, but it's the same premise. Like, my mom's feelings towards my grandma is the reason why my mom is acting the way she is now, in an unhealthy way, and she just doesn't know how to love because she didn't feel love. And I don't know why she didn't feel love, and she doesn't talk about it, and she doesn't bring it up. But deep down, I know my mom just want to feel love. And I think she never felt love. And I think the only time she did feel love is from her kids. And I guess that um made her psychologically dependent on her kids, even though we should depend on our parents as little kids. So her love for us is what got us through hard times and her having to work long hours or provide and whatnot. But that same love, she felt like it was conditional, that for us to love her, that she needs to do stuff for her. She needs to do stuff for us. And when she couldn't do stuff for us, that means that we didn't love her in her mind, I guess, I think. And it transmutes later now, where when we don't do something for her, she thinks we don't love her because we don't do it, which is gaslighting, manipulation, and all those different things. But I think that just might be her way of processing things. And I know it's not a healthy way of processing things, but it just might be how her brain works. Or maybe she might just be a whole fucked up person. But either one, she still needs healing. And the only way she can heal is by being aware, And I think she's fucking delusional. Like, she might be aware and she just doesn't care, or she might be aware but it just hurts her. It hurts her that her kids suffered. It hurts her that she wasn't the best mom. And I don't blame my mom. I don't got anything against my mom. I love my mom to death. But there are things she needs to change. There's times she needs to grow to become a stronger woman for herself, for her kids, and just for her journey in life. And I guess that's the tricky part. Having that conversation. She's a Caribbean Haitian mother. She's very stubborn. She's very in her way for a fact. And she doesn't believe in therapy. She doesn't believe in mental health issues. I guess now she kind of does a little bit. Um, but yeah, still she won't go to therapy. So it's very tricky to dismantle that trauma within her, because it still propagates in us now. And I'm seeing my siblings picking up on the cues that she would do, or the habits and whatnot. So it's kind of like the trauma is still going on. It's repeating now through generation and generation. And it's sad to say, but it only changes when you call them out. It only changes when there are accountability being accounted for in this person. So the only way my mom's gonna get better is she's accountable or if I call her out. And it's part of life. And I know it might suck because it's like, damn, it feels like I'm attacking her or antagonizing her. But no, it needs to be said. Because if it's not said, it will still perpetuate. And if it still perpetuates, the cycle gets worse and worse every generation. So I know she's not going to be accountable. So I got to be straight up. And that straight upness is what we need in our family dynamics. This is what we need in our friend groups because we can't just sit around and let people do anything, especially to us, to the people around us, or to themselves, bro. We owe that to them because if we really love them, fuck with them, we would tell them about themselves. We would tell them what they need to change and whatnot. And that's what I'm on because I love my mom. I want to see my mom live to be a prosperous woman. I want to see my mom be abundant in the decision making she makes because I know my mom got a good heart and a good soul. It's just she's been confused for too long. And it's not even just confusion, it's just like maybe it's her in her ways as well. But I believe she can change. I believe she can grow from her trauma in the past. It all starts with accountability. And to be accountable is to know you did something wrong. It's to know all these things. And I think it hurts her more that she knows she did wrong to the people around her, especially her kids, and she can't deal with that. She can't sit with that. And the fact that she can't sit with that is the fact that she can't be accountable, and she can't be accountable. She would never apologize for the things she's done to people and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are dealing with the same things right now, and I know it's going to get better. You know why? Because I've seen people change in the most drastic ways, and it takes time. It really does take time, especially when you're conditioned to be a certain way from years of trauma or just decades of being who you are. It's hard to change over time. But I see the nudges she does like in terms of like growth. Um so I can't just discredit her. It's just of course she needs to do more work, and I believe her doing more work within herself will find clarity on why she felt like her mom didn't love her. She'll find clarity on why she needs to apologize and why that's the right thing. Like I could explain it a million different times. My other siblings could do it the same too. And I'm very articulate. I'm very like um are analytical with my process of thinking, so I'll break it down to like a baby for a baby to understand, but she'll still be delusional about it. So it all starts with herself accepting that she knows she did something wrong and that she wants to improve. So like I guess that's my little talk for today for Cope Talks. Yeah, it really stuck in my head because yeah, my mom's someone I really love, and that was just an immediate thought that came to me.